and welcome to day one of Keto on a Budget in the trailer park. Yeah, so this is just going to be an honest version of my story and my journey to lose weight. So far throughout my life, it hasn't been going well, but here's a start. Check this out. This is my snack, and who would have thought this, but pork rinds they have no carbs. So, yeah, I guess you could eat this whole bag if you want to, but a serving size is like 17 chips. But what I do is I take this, just regular cinnamon powder, and I add stevia in it, and it's just like cinnamon sugar. So they're kind of like those, gosh, those little things you get at Taco Bell, cinnamon crispy things. Anyway, so keto's all about just switching up your diet. Another snack I do a lot is almonds, sunflower seeds. You can have lots of nuts, but this is, it's going to involve my learning process too, with a little southern twist to it. Speaking of southern, this is my trailer. I don't know how you can see it. See, there's the kitchen. This is Ocean Way Mobile Home Community. That's what we're like. Oh, there's my Star Wars picture. My dog's drinking beer. There's Fishy. Anyway, this is the idea. Yeah, it's not a palace, but I think I live like a king. Anyway, so, not all of this information is going to be super accurate. I mean, I learn as I go. But, I guess I would start my story with what happened to me. See, it all started back in late November. I went to the doctor, and he prescribed me a new medication because the pounds were piling on. I was up to 420 at my maximum. I think right now I'm at like 354. And I just restarted keto again for like the third time. And I'll get to that too. But, yeah, so the first time I just, I took this new medicine not knowing that I couldn't take it on the heels of taking my medicine the day before. Or that morning, rather. And I came home, drank a couple beers, and then I started feeling, lethargic, so I went to lay down. Anyway, so I was waiting on somebody to come by, and I heard him knock on the door, and then I was trying to say, "Oh, I want to talk to her. Tell her, wait, I'm getting up. I want to talk to her." But instead it was coming out as, now, my roommate and my step niece was staying here at the time, and they knew I wasn't drunk. I'm not a big drinker, and I don't get drunk. I mean, I had to cut out the beer now because beer's a no-no on the keto plan. This is my old beer mug. You know what I'm drinking tonight? Diet Mountain Dew. Yeah, it's got aspartame, but I found out that I can actually have triple distilled alcohol, like vodka, tequila, or gin, with a diet soda or water or a seltzer. Just got to watch my fruit, Main thing is sugar. However, alcohol stalls your ketosis, which is that process you're trying to reach by replacing your carbs with fats. So, like no more margarine, instead use butter. You can eat bacon now. Guess what? Bacon's cute because it's got lots of animal fat. And fat is not carbs. There's a difference. And your body is basically built to run on fat. It did for centuries, like in the caveman times. But then everything's gotten so convenient, and there's so many preservatives, so much sugar in everything that you wouldn't imagine. There's sugar in onions, for God's sakes. Or carbs, my bad. I don't know about sugar. I'm sure Vidalias are pretty sweet. But, and then we've just everything's been handed to us, and it's time to go back to those ways because people are enjoying dramatic weight losses. You know, I've got a few people I work like, I watch on YouTube. I like to watch Beat Diabetes. It's this old guy, and he's got his wife is from Africa, and he's got a horrible toupee, but they're just so funny, and they've got great advice. You should check them out. A big inspiration of mine is it Thomas DeBauer? And yeah, he was a chunky kid at graduation, just like me in my graduation picture. You would have not thought the way that picture was shot that tux didn't fit me. No. I was like this. Not a chin though. But see, the chin's better. It used to be 4 chins. Oh, by the way, since this is the start of the program, now I'm not going to show you the beach bod. Of course, nobody's seen the beach bod in years. And maybe one day if I lose the weight, we'll have that reveal. If I don't have that skin issue. I don't know. Other people have showed their skin, so maybe I won't be ashamed of that. But this is how I look today. Which is actually, I mean, okay, the shirt's kind of big. This shirt's really too big for me. But obviously you can see, you know, a lot of people mistake me for a female. I get that a lot. You know. And I'm like the opposite of the GameStop guy. I'm like, it's man. But I don't try to be pretty. I don't put on makeup. I don't wear dresses. I'm not. You know, there's people that wear women's clothes. Transvestites. Transylvania. Yeah, Rocky Horror. That's how I remembered it. But I didn't even know what they were. You know, that's a funny story. When I worked at Waffle House, I met my first gay friend. So I don't have anything against LGBTQ. I just don't want to be thought of as a female. I'm not a female, and I'm hoping with this gone, I'll look more manly. Maybe be able to grow a mustache. Who knows? I mean, Thomas DeLauer, he was 250 pounds, which is not a lot. I wish I could get down to 250. But I'm going to get there. You know, the second time I went to the hospital, that's when I busted my head open. Falling out of bed. And here's a picture of that. Okay, so not pretty. And it was funny how that happened because this is like a couple weeks after I got home from the hospital after the diabetic coma thing, and they were like, drink some juice, eat a granola bar. I was like, that's all I gotta do? So now I know the symptoms. So yay me. So yeah, I'm just a really active sleeper. So after that, I put some rails on the bed. $58, Amazon. I was there. That junk doesn't happen anymore. But anyway, I got to toss them back and forth, and bloop, hit the end table. My roommate, heard me crash, and he came into my room. He's like, "Are you all right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I just fell out of bed. Kind of used to falling out of bed. I was a little bit more of a drinker. You know, I mean, again, wish I could drink. I mean, again, look at my former beer mug. It's a pickle jar. That's how we do it in the trailer. No, actually, we prefer to call it a manufactured home community. And that's coming. I'm going to do a clip with me walking the dog throughout the neighborhood, and because I have a walker, so I can take a break. So yeah. Anyway, so I was like, no, I'm okay, and then I put my hand to my head, and you could just feel the blood coming out, like somebody had turned on the bathroom faucet, and I was like, I'm not okay. Give me some ice. Give me a towel. It's not stopping. Call 911. So yeah, so that's what I was like, I don't know, 28 sutures and a bunch of staples. That scar went all the way from here to back here, and thank God for Amazon. I will never repeat that. And then the third time is when I had this thing in my lower abdomen, and every doctor told me, oh, it's just water. Water, wait, it'll go away. Here's the pill. Take a pill. Pill. Well, no, it wasn't. What it was is my liver, I had fatty liver, and it was affecting my kidneys. So I'm going to the bathroom a lot at night, and my liver, it processes that alcohol, the sugar in the alcohol, before any food you eat. Plus, I was eating garbage food. And we're going to get to that later. We're going to talk some more about how I eat now. I was telling you about the Tom Solaro. See, Dr. Berg's another one. There's a lot of great people out there on YouTube with a lot of good information. But, I've seen, like, people's journeys, and they're all like, I was so depressed. I was like, I didn't want to go. And, yeah, I had plenty of reasons to be depressed. My mom was falling down drunk. Like, the best thing she ever had to say about me was, you got a job. Oh, you got a job? They'll fire you in a week. You're too fat. Piece of shit. Yeah, God rest her soul, but, don't miss that. Didn't do a lot for my self-esteem, so, I kind of used the fat as a defensive mechanism and an excuse to go out and experiment with really bad drugs. I don't do the drugs anymore. I gave up the hard stuff in 2012. I still smoke my weed. I really couldn't get up in the morning without weed. It's ironic that my peak weight was 420. And what does 420 stand for? Some of you may know. Anyway, so yeah, lower abdominal infection. And I went to the emergency room because it was painful. And I was like, they said, well, follow us to the examination room. And I was like, well, I hope it's not too far because I have osteoarthritis from the weight. Hence the walker. And well, would you like a wheelchair? Sure. Well, I guess from what I understand, I stopped breathing on the way to the examination room. And they had to put me in a medically induced coma. And I woke up a week and a half later, tied to a bed. And that's what this picture here is. When I got out of the hospital. Now, it says before and after, but this was the after the hospital, but the before the me after I lost the 80 pounds. So, check this out. Yeah, what a handsome specimen of manliness. All those lovely bruises. I got stuck with so many needles. Because that's another downside to being overweight. Invasive veins. Yeah. I did throw a concert while I was in. I'm a singer. I didn't mention that. But, yeah, that'll come later. I don't want these videos to run too long. So, but needless to say, now I'm on the keto diet, and I just want to welcome you guys on my journey, and we'll keep you updated. Try to keep it in the trailer park, and so I guess that's it. Peace out, you guys.